he would be able to change the trajectory of my life with spell work and magic and whatever, speaking bad on me, talking about, I mean, he talked about me bad, pillow talking and whatever else. He thought that he would be able to change my fate, right? So, he gets all these people to work with him. He's doing magic himself. He got these people doing magic. Not only that, he's like sleeping around uncontrollably, which he already was. He talk about, oh, he from Jamaica and their dick is their pride, and they pretty much fuck as many bitches as they can, and that's their model for life in Jamaica, because if you're not fucking bitches, then you're not doing anything, pretty much is what he was saying. And I told him, that's sick and you're disgusting. And it was already becoming a turnoff, because I learned this in health class in like the 11th grade. Everybody you sleep with the people that they sleep with too. And this man, he done been around the world. And when I say around the world, I mean like Belize, Mexico, Canada, like Jamaica. Like he done been all these places, and you done slept with all these bitches, right? And so it was like, it's disgusting, right? So my sister come over, and she like, what the fuck is going on? Like, where you been? Why you ain't been talking to nobody? She like, only thing I know is the last time I talked to you, you said he was doing magic on you and you just disappeared. Now, let me go back. Now, my sister, she older than me. She is schizophrenic, right? And so when it all happened, it happened in our family, but it didn't happen in like our family, like my sisters, you know, like my immediate family. Nobody knew what it was. So when it happened to my sister, it was all new to us. Now, that's been going on 10 years. She's been going through this, so we know what it is now. So as I'm telling my sister that came over with the machete what's going on, she started breaking down like, hold on, because I sound like what my psycho or schizophrenic sister sounds like when she's off her meds, right? And I'm like, no, it was all magic they did on me to make me go schizophrenic, to make me like suicidal, to make me pretty much, he couldn't do it, so he wanted me to take myself out. Too strong for that, boo. And I feel bad, because I feel like they did the same thing to my sister, and she wasn't strong enough to overcome it, because so she's really not schizophrenic. It was all spell work, and she pretty much needs an exorcism. But we're gonna pause on that. So I'm telling my sister everything that happens, that has happened, everything I done found out. She don't believe me, right? She don't believe me until I start telling her what they was doing to me and referencing it back to what they did to my sister, right? So she having a whole mental breakdown, right? She crying. She just like, oh my gosh. But again, it's hard to believe that this is what's going on, because then that means I would be divine and the chosen one of the family, the generational curse breaker, right? Me, big dog, right? So as I'm telling her what's going on, my baby dad comes over, and he comes in, and I'm like, mind you, I ain't trust my sister either. So when she got there, I'm like, let me see your phone. Look, I had to check her phone. Swear to God, I had to check her phone to see if she told anybody that she was coming over to my house, because bitch, I'm gonna use that knife to slit your throat, right? So she was safe. She was in the clear. She ain't telling nobody. She ain't been talking to nobody even. People was texting her. She wasn't texting them back. Okay, so you good for now, right? So I'm telling her, now my baby dad come in, and I'm telling him what's going on. Now, he still feels some type of way that I left him for the nigga, so he just like, so it was spell work. That's why you did all this, because it was spell work. Get away from me, because you're not understanding. We're not there. We are talking about real life shit. But I'm telling you, to tell somebody, just like I'm telling y'all, to tell somebody the stuff and the lengths that this nigga done went to try and take me out, to try and sacrifice me, to try and kill me, to tell that to somebody else, especially because nobody's heard of this before. At least nobody from where I'm from has heard of this before. So me telling somebody what happened and what's going on, they think I'm crazy. It sounds crazy. Even now, saying it and looking back, it's so crazy. It's crazy. That's how I feel. Like, it's so fucking crazy. It's crazy. Like, no way. No way. This is what people do. Okay? This is what people do. They literally, I don't care if it's your neighbor, your co-worker, your cousin, your baby dad, your boyfriend, mama, sister. This is what, believe me when I say, people do magic daily, monthly, whatever you want to call it. Something happen in their life, they resort to magic. And I don't believe in that. I believe in Jesus. That's magic too. Just like every first Sunday, you go and you eat the bread that represents his body, and you drink the juice that represents his blood. That's a ritual. Just in case you weren't aware, that's a ritual. If you're praying, that's a ritual. Okay? It's magic. Okay? You are praying to a God. That's magic. Okay? And you're thinking something is gonna happen. It's magic. Okay? Just we gonna get there though. Let me stay on topic. Okay? Because we gonna get there. Right? So as I'm telling my sister all of this, you know, it feel good to finally tell somebody, but at the same time, they looking at me like I'm motherfucking crazy. And I'm just like, how can I show these people that I'm not crazy? Like, this is literally what's going on. So mind you, this is when I'm watching the tarot videos, right? I'm just watching them. So my sister like, well, why don't you stop listening to them and go get your own? And if you get your own and they say the same thing, then okay. So what I do, because bitch, I know I'm not tripping, right? So I went and I got my own. And what they say? What did the lady say? Everything that I said, everything that I already knew. She literally, she didn't tell me nothing I didn't know. I paid. And YouTube is free. And I paid this lady to tell me everything I already knew. Ain't that about a beach, right? So I go back and I tell my sister, now mind you, these people, whoever these people are, and whoever he's connected to, they have connections. So we talking about law enforcement involved. We talking about judges. We talking about, you know, people in high places are involved. We're trying to take little old me, trying to take me out, right? So that my ex was a warlock, energy vampire, demon, a part of a cult, energy harvesting, energy vampire, taking people out so that they can steal their destiny. Like, they literally hunt people down and be like, ooh, I can get 20 more years off of her life. Let me take her out. Literally. Like, so if y'all want to know more, let me know in the comments, because when I say it's nothing but tea, hot steaming, juicy tea, let me know.